sail along through here, there are some very important safety rules that I do need everyone on board to follow. No smoking, no standing unless to take a quick picture. Please set all cell phones and iPhones to vibrate or off. And those of you on the outside there might want to keep an eye on some salt. Just in case the other than that, though, our first stop for a tour is right where we took off from here, the Aztec Theater. It's the last Aztec-themed theater in the entire state of Texas. Founded here in 1926 as a silent movie theater, changed its format over the years, however, fell into hard times and eventually closed down in the 80s. The city almost tore this building down then until the San Antonio Conservation Society were able to purchase the property, restore, and reopen it a few years back. Right next door to the Mocano Hotel, just past it, which itself used to be home to the El Frank Saddlery in the early 20th century, which used to provide saddles and harnesses to Theodore Roosevelt and his forefathers during the Spanish-American War, the famous Mexican revolutionary Francisco Pancho Villa, and Allied forces during World War I. Old Denmark will sail underneath Huckman's Bridge here in front of us, more popularly known as Selena's Bridge, in honor of the famous Tijuana singer, Selena Quintanilla Perez. After Jennifer Lopez sat here on this footbridge for a scene during the movie Selena in 1997, which we all recall was her mainstream breakthrough role. We filmed here on this footbridge for a scene during the evening, and afterwards, Jennifer Lopez spent the night in La Mansión del Rio Hotel to the left of our boat. Spanish for the mansion on the river was founded over a century ago in 1853 as the St. Mary's School for Boys. It later became home to St. Mary's Law School in 1934, and it was purchased by two former students of St. Mary's in 1966, who then restored and reopened it 2 years later in 1968 as La Mansión del Rio. That's three buildings so far: Aztec Theater, Mocano Hotel, and La Mansión del Rio, all three of which are excellent examples of conservation, which is a bit of a major thing here in San Antonio, as many of the older, more historic buildings down here aren't always torn down. Many are preserved and restored, thanks to the efforts of many local conservation activists down here, including the San Antonio Conservation Society. We'll even show you some other great examples of conservation later in our tour, but first if you look at La Mansión del Rio Hotel here, just past it, you'll see this very tall building right here, whose walls form a very sharp corner, less than 90 degrees. As a result, this tall building up here creates a really awesome little optical illusion along where, as we set out from underneath Navarro Street Bridge, on the other side, you look way up to the left of the boat. From this view, this tall building right here looks like a tall, flat wall without the columns. This is the Nick's General Hospital, founded in 1930 as the first full-service fully air-conditioned hospital in the entire United States. It's also the birthplace here of Carol Burnett, the famous comedian who operates here in San Antonio, west side of town. It also marks then where we'll enter into the North Square right up here. It's the nightlife of the all around this area. Where right in the heart of the North Square is the Hyatt Regency Hotel up in front of our boat above Besher Street, which has the outlet just on the other side of it. As a result, the Hyatt is only 16 floors tall. They were rebuilt in 1991 so that it wouldn't cast a shadow on the island. Though they did reserve room on the bottom level of the Hyatt for shots of Paseo de Arco right up here. Spanish for a passageway to the outlet, this very beautiful area on the inside. We'll take you on a wide front of the outlet and out the street and continue on straight through there at that point. We're going to sail by the old Casino Club building, which was founded in 1927 as a social club for German immigrants. Now it's home to a Saltgrass Steakhouse restaurant here in Honor, as well as an apartment complex on the very top, where Lean sidewalks, staircases, bridges, benches, everything you see around us here in the mid-1920s. Who presented his designs was Charles Medagon and Marmula, as he originally called it, to city leaders in 1929, hoping to secure funding for the revolt. Sadly, city leaders rejected the proposed revolt, but Robert Huckman, he wasn't going to give up that easily. Throughout the next few years, he was able to gather up some popular support and funding for his vision for a Riverwalk from a variety of sources, including Maury Maverick, the U.S. Congressman from San Antonio, who was very intrigued by the idea for a Riverwalk. And so Maury Maverick asked his good friend, President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, to send the Walk Projects Administration down here, which President Roosevelt was reluctant to do at first. In fact, Maury Maverick had to ask him so many times, put so much pressure on him, so that at one point, David Woolard, President Roosevelt, said, "Just can't Maury Maverick the money for his downstairs, so it's on me already." And finally, after much pressure, the Works Projects Administration came down here and built the Riverwalk all around us. From March 27th of 1939 until March 14th of 1941, just under 2 full years. Though Robert Huckman himself, he's considered the founder of the Riverwalk to this day. Right after the Riverwalk was completed, Robert Huckman set up his own office just to the right of him, on the bottom river level, this glass building at the corner. If you look up on this balcony on street level, you'll even see Robert Huckman's office sign. It is initials R.H.H. Huckman, followed by AIA, which stands for Architects Institute of America. Robert Huckman set up shop right on the bottom river level here because he wanted to prove to the business both life upon the river and that it would be a successful commercial business. In fact, just 5 years after Robert Huckman set up shop there, one cast wheel and it's down to Boston from to the bottom of the level here. It's the first major and oldest restaurant along the Riverwalk right here. Founded in 1946 by the Bear family, and despite the best efforts of the Bear family, the sound counts real, Robert Huckman and others who took around in the Riverwalk, its early years, they didn't do too well. In fact, fraud used to be a huge problem down here. Now, it's so bad that at one point, the Riverwalk was even declared off-limits to the military because of safety concerns. What actually changed the Riverwalk's luck, made it much safer down here, and as a result, more successful to this day was the World's Fair that our city hosted in 1968. And in the years leading up to that World's Fair, the city raised funds in order to help clean out the river, beef up security, and also build this man-made extension of the river that we're entering into right here, which all used to be land here the rest of the way down. The city built the bridges on street level and dug it out here underneath them, all the way down to 5 feet deep. October 6th of 1968, a good full 6 months for which millions of people came down here to San Antonio. Many of whom found their way to the Riverwalk here and thought that it was so beautiful. And that when a lot of them went home, they told all of their friends about the Riverwalk. When their friends came down here, went back home and told all of their friends, and so on and so on. So that now, thanks to word of mouth, since that World's Fair, this Riverwalk to this day is in constant rivalry with the Alamo for the coveted title of most visited tourist destination in all of Texas. Which has made it much safer down here for the military, which is a good thing since San Antonio is a very big military town. Birthplace of the U.S. Air Force, in fact. After the first U.S. military flight took place here in San Antonio on March 2nd, 1910, by Lieutenant Benjamin de la Hoffelaw, a good friend and student of the Wright brothers. San Antonio to this day is also home to Lackland Air Force Base as well, which is where everyone within the enlisted branch of the United States Air Force comes from. Earning it the nickname the gateway to the Air
ไม่รู้
Force.
ติดต่อ Tower of America พอแพงกันนิดหน่อย
Now, for that World's Fair in 1968, there were many pavilions down here representing many different countries. A monorail that would take people around the park, which was still operational for a few years after the World's Fair, till it had a bit of an ugly incident. So they ended up having to close it down, pack it up, and put it into storage. But one thing that they did have down here for the World's Fair that they let remain and still remains to this day was the centerpiece for the World's Fair in 68, which was the Tower of Americas. Up in front of us and to the right here in the sky. Founded up here that year in 1968. When they built it, they built the part on top first on street level and raised it up using steel cables. Some of which broke as they were raising it up, and they were afraid it was going to fall to street level, get destroyed and ruin everything. Luckily it didn't, although it did end up opening up after the World's Fair had begun. When this Tower of Americas was completed up here in 1968, and then stood as the tallest freestanding tower in the entire United States. The title that it was able to hold on to for about 28 years, until the Stratosphere in Las Vegas was founded in 1996. That Tower of Americas up there, though, it's still open up there to this day. If you walk on up there during the day, they have a nice little gift shop, cafe, and four-dimensional movie theater on street level. As well as an elevator that will take you up to the very top. We have a wildlife conservation deck and restaurant that rotates around us for the water. Just to the left of us, we're going to sail by the Grand Hyatt Hotel, where we're switching to the steakhouse. Looks like they got a party going on up here. We'll try out the Grand Hyatt. Just past Grand Hyatt, and the South Party Lala Cocktail Theater, also coming up to the left of our boat, and in honor of the first female mayor of San Antonio. Lala Cocktail began her first term in 1975. If you look above the Lala Cocktail Theater, you'll see this big, giant, beautiful mosaic right here. This is the confluence of civilizations right here. It itself was designed for the World's Fair in 1968 by Mexican architect named Juan Borman. They come together civilizations of Eurasia and the Americas. They all come together in the center of here as Adam and Eve to give birth to the child of the future, who's standing just above the Alamo, which has a sash around it up here that says Libertad Nacional, which is Latin for cradle of liberty. This mosaic up here is 130 feet long, 22 feet tall, and it has over 400,000 square inch metals up here as well, using only 11 different colored colors. Just past it then, surrounding us on all three sides of the bus here is the Henry V. Gonzalez Convention Center, itself built for the World's Fair in 1968, named in honor of Henry Barbosa Gonzalez, the first Hispanic American to serve in the San Antonio City Council in 1953, Texas State Senate in 1956, the United States Congress in 1961, where he then remained for over 30 years before retiring in 98, where it had an anime convention this weekend here, an annual anime convention that takes place here in San Antonio each year, called the San Japan. Most of the stops and places up there are closed tonight, but they'll be having it one final day tomorrow if you want to head on down there. But that's why a lot of these people are dressed up along the road. You see these people just to the left of us over here. People like them along the Riverwalk. Very colorful outfits. Tonight and tomorrow. Like I said, they're here for the anime convention. Before we run up ahead of our boat, we're going to enter into the Riverside Mall area in a minute. And the mall itself was founded in 1988. Before they founded the mall, they wanted to put these two Marriott hotels up here ahead of us in 1979. Marriott on the right, far over on the other side of Commerce Street, they had no trouble putting up. The Marriott on the left, closest to us, that is connected to the Riverwalk. In its spot here used to sit the old Fairmont Hotel, an abandoned building which they wanted to tear down when they moved this Marriott. The San Antonio Conservation Society got involved and planned for the Fairmont Hotel up here was too historic to tear down. It used to be an old salesman's hotel. Instead, after more than 5 years of negotiating, raising funds and planning, they took the 3-story, 1,600-ton Fairmont Hotel that used to be on up here, loaded it onto about 36 axles, 8 truck cars each, 30 steel beams, then rounded up in steel cables, which are connected to trucks. As that 1,600-ton Fairmont Hotel from March 30th until April 4th in 1985, just about 6,000 huge event when they moved out here to the hotel and the newspaper all around the world. See, when the rumor went around, the bookkeeper said, see, there's an office in Las Vegas that placed selling the word office of Fairmont, but they got past Market Street for sure. Huge controversy.